Hey everybody, Milo without his glasses here today. Welcome to this. So for those who aren't in my Discord or don't follow me on my barely active other social media accounts, I'm in a bit of a crisis. The crisis being that I currently am homeless. Now you may recognize this background and go,
Hey Milo, isn't this where you lived where you were a minor?
that's very true. This is my parents' house. I don't legally live here anymore. I'm crashing here because I lived somewhere else, and then I got homeless because I couldn't find a job. I could pay rent. They kicked me out because I couldn't find a job. It was a whole thing. Bit of a disability discrimination issue, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So currently, the only building I am able to live in is my folks' place, and my folks are lovely people. Unfortunately, their house is not. I'm going to give a verbal warning here for black mold. If that is a trigger for you or you just find it gross, please look away from the screen. I will let you know when it's not there anymore. So as you can currently see on screen, here are some non-revealing pictures of my parents' bathroom that show the amount of black mold in it. Yeah. Not great, especially because I have multiple pre-existing health conditions. And by multiple pre-existing, I mean that I am currently on a bit of a cacophony of medication in order to help me function, and I am permanently physically disabled, which leads me to the point of this video. I still have a GoFundMe up. Yes, it's still there. I know that everyone who follows me is waiting for me to get back to the usual content, but I can't do that until I am in a place that isn't severely impacting my health. Because part of the reason that I have been, the way I am, if you've been interacting with me recently, is because I am actively suffering from the effects of being exposed to black mold for months, which isn't great for pretty obvious reasons. So this video is to say, hey, I still have a GoFundMe up. For the love of God, please donate to it or share it around if you can. I know that's asking a lot with everything that's going on in the world right now, but I live in the bumfuck middle of nowhere. Quite literally. I cannot drive. If I had a car and could drive, I could not drive to my state's capital from where I am from. It is physically impossible. I live in the middle of nowhere. And I'm kind of stuck. I can't up and move to another state that may have better disability and health stuff for me because I don't have any money. I can't really go much of anywhere, and I don't have any resources available to me, so I'm kind of screwed. Again, why I'm advertising my GoFundMe once again. I'm kind of in a shit spot because with my current health, I physically cannot hold down a job. I am unfortunately in the category of disabled where I will never be able to hold down most full or part-time jobs. That is just a fact of my life. And it really sucks. But it's kind of just how it is. Don't mind the hair. I don't have a mirror. I don't own a mirror. I'm kind of up shit's creek, and all of my paddles have either been taken from me or are broken already. So if you see this video and want to lend a hand, even if you can't donate, which I don't expect anyone to, everyone's going through a rough time right now. But if you can share the link around, repost the post on social media that I made, which will be in the description of this video, it would genuinely mean the world to me. I evidently have not been posting much of anything on YouTube recently because editing videos takes a lot out of me and is pretty exhausting and involves me being able to be on my A game, which is not often these days for kind of obvious aforementioned reasons. I've been streaming at least once a week. I want to try and do more because streaming, it takes a little less out of me than video editing does, and it involves socialization, which is nice. It means I'm not in a room talking solely to myself the whole time. I can talk to live chatters, I can stream with my friends, things like that. It's just generally a little easier for me to do. If anyone is able to share around the posts or the link to the GoFundMe, it would genuinely mean a lot. I want to try and do a little more streaming and YouTube videos in the future if my health is up for it, which I don't know if it will be. I kind of don't know much of anything right now. That's kind of the scary part. But I like making content on the internet. I want to do more of it, and also it's a way for me to make a very small amount of income, which I really need right now. And for those who are on the Twitch side of things, I will count all the GoFundMe donations as tips. So if there's a specific tip goal you've been looking forward to, you can rest assured that if people donate to the GoFundMe, you'll get to see that. That's kind of all I have for this video. I don't really have much of anything else to say. I'm honestly pretty tired. Even though I took my medication today, I'm completely out of it. I've just been trying to take care of myself and take it one step at a time, but it's pretty hard right now. I'm in a house that's actively making me sick, and I can't get a lot of the resources I need to get better, because there is one big barrier, and that big barrier is a lot of cash. Sorry this video is such a downer, and that basically all of my videos have either been stream cutscenes or updates recently. That's all I've had the energy for. I'm not disappearing from the internet anytime soon. This is probably the only hobby I can really do in my situation right now, because as long as I have a Wi-Fi connection, I can do something. But I'm gonna try my best. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Hopefully I'll see you all more soon. If not, then I hope you all do well. See you later.